Sometimes we have people on our team or in our family, within our department as a direct report or a peer that uses victim helpless language that is quite extreme. For example, it might sound like nothing is working, no one is helping, everything is going wrong, I can't do anything right. And so we hear like the extremes in language: no one, nothing, everything, nobody, all the time, none of the time. And our ability to help in that situation comes from a combination of emotional self-awareness, emotional management, and then our social awareness and social management. So we need all sort of 4 quadrants of our emotional intelligence skills. One is we have to watch our own emotions related to what this other person is experiencing. So either we may be sort of disrupted by their emotional experience because we disagree with it, like get a grip. And so we're more frustrated and irritated by their behavior. Or we may even get sucked into their behavior, that we may, quote unquote, over empathize with it and be part of fueling their fire. So we have to watch our own emotions and remain independent from it. So our emotional self-awareness and management, and our independence, which means separating ourselves from their emotional experience. But we also need to use empathy. We have to understand their perspective and where they're coming from and understand how they're feeling. Remember, empathy does not mean we have to agree with what they're experiencing. We simply need to understand their perspective and then behave with respect to how this feels for them. As we move into the social awareness side and being able to help other people, one, we may simply just be very clear in asserting what the need is. What do you need me for? What do you need from me in this situation? Because sometimes people just need a listener and sometimes they need help or perspective. When someone needs a listener, then just listen. When someone needs help and perspective, this is our opportunity to be able to ask how much of what they said they've heard, they've really heard. Did they hear the language they were using? Always, never, everyone, no one. And how much of that is true? Is it true that no one is available to help? Is it true that everything is going wrong? So who is helping? What is going right? And helping to pull people back from the ledge of their experience. And when we pull people back from the ledge of their experience, generally we're placing them in emotions that are easier for them to manage. And when they're in a space of emotional management, then that intellect turns back on. They become less foggy brained and they're able to see opportunities, possibilities, and creative solutions to the problem.